Ho, 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 ho. Special little present for the wanderer in his stocking. Ah, yes, very good. Oh, 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 geez, you're not supposed to see me, kids. Kids, go back to bed. Ah! Go back to bed. Go back to bed. I can see you. Howdy, folks. How you going? Rob the Wanderer here. Not really Santa Claus. Geez, kids, I hope you're not watching anymore. Santa Claus is real. He's real, I swear. Ho, 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 ho. Get to bed, kids. It's Christmas. All right, enough mucking around. How you going, guys? Jeez, I tell you what. It's hard work being Santa. Alrighty, how you going, folks? Rob here. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Welcome back if you're a regular. It is Christmas competition time. We love Christmas. How good is it? Your little Christmas tree up there. It's the only Christmas tree I own. We got the stockings ready. We got the ute. Santa's in the ute here, ready to rock and roll, ready to take off. And there's a few of these guys getting around. These naughty little elves. Yeah, there's a few here. See if you can spot them. Anyway, they keep getting up to all this naughty mischief stuff. Got to keep it G-rated here, guys. Otherwise, I'll get banned from YouTube. Anyway, if you see him in trouble or you see him causing trouble, let me know, and I'll try and help him out and try and get him out of here. They're always trying to sabotage me at Christmas. Anyway, enough about the naughty elves. Christmas competition time. I need a logo. I'm going to just spill it, guys. I need a logo for this channel and the Instagram and all the rest of it. The Wanderer Oz, as you can see here, right? That's the name of the channel. We all know that, and if you're new, that's the name of the channel. Now, I want to start doing some shirts and stubby coolers and all that sort of stuff. And I need something to put on it. I've made this shirt here, right? It's got the Wanderer Oz, and that's fantastic. Tells people who I am and all that kind of thing. But I don't have a logo. I don't have a picture. I don't have anything that sort of represents the channel. Now, I've been drawing stuff up in my own time, all that kind of thing, coming up with design ideas and all that sort of thing. And I'll create something on a bit of paper. I'll go, geez, that looks good. Yeah, that'd be great. You know, it might have a whatever on it. And I'll think to myself, that's awesome. That's a great looking logo. Then I'll go to bed that night and I'll wake up the next morning and I'll have a look at it and open it up and I'll look at it and I go, that's rubbish. Scrunch it up, throw it in the bin, and I'm back to where I started. So I've given up. Guys, I've absolutely given up trying to make one myself. And I figured I could go to a company to get them to make one. I could go to friends to get them to make one. I could, whatever. And I thought, hang on a second. How can I get you guys involved in this? Because I'm here for you guys, right? And I love having you guys around, chatting with you all and doing the banter and everything else in the comments and on Instagram and Facebook and all the rest of it. I absolutely love it. And I thought, heck, some of you guys out there might be some design geniuses. And I thought, let's get you guys involved. So, this is the competition. The Wanderer Oz, Rob the Wanderer. He needs a logo, right? Now, it can be a drawing. It can be something done on paint, the old MS Paint, for those of you who are old enough to know what I'm talking about there. It can be from Canva. It can be from whatever you want to do. It could be written on a little bit of napkin from the pub. I don't really care. I just need it sent to me as a PNG file, guys. If you can get it to me as a PNG or a JPEG, I would prefer a PNG if you can. And that way we can get rid of backgrounds and that sort of stuff. And anyway, that's further down the line. What I'm chasing from you guys, and there's a reward. Every competition has a prize, and a prize, I'll let you know the prize in a minute. What I'm chasing, folks, is a design, a logo, a picture, whatever. It doesn't even have to be a picture. It could just be the words written in a fancy font, whatever. I'm open to all suggestions here, folks. So that's the premise of the competition, guys. You guys need to get involved, draw something up, write something up, whatever it is, send it to me, and we're going to collate them all. Now, what kind of logo? I know you're all asking. It could be a picture, it could be text, it could be whatever you guys come up with. I am totally open to this idea and whatever you guys can create. It can be as colourful or as bland as you like. It can have one colour through it all. It can have every colour in the rainbow and then some if you really wanted to. Like I said, the creativity side is all you folks. I'm just here to receive it, chuck it up on the website, chuck it up on some t-shirts and YouTube and the little circle thing where it says who I am, all that kind of stuff. Your logo will be there, and I think that's really cool. It gets you guys involved, and we get to all have a bit of fun with it and see what cool and crazy designs people come up with. With the design though, guys, like I said, it could be any color, it could be any format, anything you like. but not a template from Canva, that kind of thing, guys. So if I know there's stuff on Canva and a few other those sort of design websites where you can go on, click on a template, and literally just change the words and send it in. There's legalities around that kind of stuff, unfortunately. So you can go off a template and change it around and do that kind of thing, but it can't just be sort of a circle, say a circle with a car and then it says the Wanderer or whatever. All you've done is change the words to say the Wanderer when it just said in the template, Canva template, something like that. The legalities behind that is a little bit tricky. This is why it's taken me a while to launch this competition. The legal side of this is actually quite intense, and I'll get into that a little bit later. But as colourful as you want, any sort of design you like, PNG format sent to me if possible, colourful text, whatever, guys. Surprise me, hit me with your best creations, and I can't wait to see what comes flooding in. Now, guys, why do we all enter competitions? We enter competitions to win stuff, and this one is an absolute cracker. Send me your logos. Whoever wins, I'll explain the winning process in a second, but the prize, whoever wins will win a $1,500 73-litre mycoolman fridge freezer, I should say. It's one of those dual zone combo fridges, 73-litre mycoolman fridge. Absolutely fantastic fridge. I've gone down, checked it out. It's going to come from Anaconda. Now, Anaconda aren't involved in this in any way, shape or form. mycoolman or anyone associated with mycoolman or anything like that, none of them are involved with this, right? This fridge and this prize is coming out of my personal funds, and I will fund the thing and all the rest of it because I like to give back, right? So I've cracked 1,000 subscribers on YouTube a little while ago now, and a little bit of money trickles in. It's not, trust me, it's not something to live on, but I don't want to use that money and just sort of pilfer it away. I think that's not fair. I want to start giving back to you guys who are watching me and joining along in the adventures and the journey, and it's absolutely fantastic. So I figured this is a great way to use some of those funds to give back to you guys. So the fridge is worth $1,500 retail from Anaconda, a mycoolman 73-litre fridge freezer dual zone combo fridge thing. I'll put pictures up and all the rest of it over me here so you can check it out. I'll even put a link into to the Anaconda website for you so you can click on it and check it out, see what the prize is. And there's also a second prize. Well, not a second prize, there's a first prize, 2 prizes for the winner. Does that make sense? So you win the fridge and you also win a chopping board from Terry. Now, check out Phil's Camping and Touring Adventures and look at one of his latest videos where we cook up an apple crumble special dessert thing at camp. First of all, it's a hilarious 20 minutes of footage, and it's like everything you don't do at a cooking show, we do in this little segment. It's absolutely hilarious. I'll put the link in down in the description below for that episode. It's absolutely hilarious. I may have had a couple of tinnies before we started filming that, and it probably shows. Anyway, Terry makes these absolutely unreal chopping boards, guys, from this wood. I don't know what the wood grain is or anything like that, but it's like, it must be 1 inch or 2 inches thick wood for this chopping board. They're absolutely fantastic. They're nice and light, all the rest of it. But what he does is he engraves a logo or a design or something on top of it. Now, there's a few others in the little community here that I associate with on YouTube. Steve from FJ Touring and Camping, Australian Camping and Touring and 4-wheel drives with Rob. Mr. Buckaroony, of course, who a lot of you will probably know. Buck's got one. There's a few others that have them as well. Sorry if I've missed you. But Terry's handed out a few of these boards now, and they are absolutely unreal. I have wanted one for so long now, ever since he started making them. But I don't have a logo. Again, this is where you guys come in. Terry, you can enter too, mate, if you want to enter. I'm not going to stop you either. But get your entries in, guys. It's all part of the prize. It's just meant to be a whole lot of fun, folks. And I hope you have fun designing and creating some logos. Maybe go through my videos and stuff like that. Watch a few of the old episodes. Some of them are pretty rough. Hey, some of the new ones are still pretty rough. But anyway, maybe you might find some inspiration in there for a logo or a design or something like that you want to send in. Super keen to see what you guys come up with. Okie doke, we're nearly at the rules and regulations and the boring legal side of it that I have to get out and you guys sort of have to agree to. But how to get your entries in. Now, there's an email address that you can contact me on and send your details and any other questions that you might have. Feel free to send them in to the email address or put them in the comments below. Obviously, I'll be checking those comments out and seeing what you guys are querying and checking out, and if I need to do any follow-up or anything like that. But if you have any specific questions you want to ask, send them through to the Wanderer. I can't even get it right. Send them through to the wandereroz@gmail.com. I'll put it in the text thing here. I'll put it in the link below, all the rest of it, so you can find it nice and easy. Send through your images as an attachment, not in the email, if you know what I mean. So send it as like a downloadable attachment. I don't even know how to explain that. Not as a picture in the email. So when you attach it, go to the little attach, like, drop-down menu and select the file and all that sort of stuff. That way, at my end, I can download it and sort of start to compile all the entries. How good is this sippy cup? Santa sippy cup, $3, Kmart, made of glass. Absolutely awesome. Very, very cool. It's Christmas. Hey, we're allowed to act like kids, I suppose. Now, the legal requirements, guys. Unfortunately, there is like legalities and all the rest of it with any competition these days. So what are they? When you send your entry through, I will take that as you are, accepting all of these legal requirements and agreements and all that sort of stuff, right, guys? So if you don't want to agree to it and you don't want to be part of it because of the agreement or whatever I'm about to say, that's totally fine. Not offended. Totally get it. And that's fine. I'm not worried. But if you do send in a logo and an entry, I will class that as you accepting the requirements and legalities. Right. Get on with it, Rob. Okay. So first of all, IP, intellectual property. This is the biggest one, guys. So obviously you're creating a design or a logo, right? And you're sending it to me. Now, without you agreeing to give up the IP of it, I really can't use it in an organizational sense, right? So basically, when you send in your entry of your design, whatever it is, in PNG format, you're giving up the right and you're saying, yeah, Rob, you go ahead, chuck it on your YouTube channel, chuck it on some shirts, sell the shirts, make some money, get some profits, we'll donate it to charity and we'll do some other cool stuff with anything we make and all that kind of thing. But you're giving up saying that you want a cut of anything made out of that logo, guys. So I know that's a huge one. And like I said, I won't be offended if you think, hey, hell no, I want to make money off this. So if you do and you don't want to give it up, sorry, don't enter, guys. That's as simple as I can make it. It's not about a money-making scheme or anything like that. It's about having some fun with you guys, getting a creative logo, put on some shirts and stuff and have some fun with it. But do recognize that it will become part of the brand, I suppose. I know that's a bit of a downer on the video, having to go through that legality and stuff, but it is just the law. It's just the way it needs to be. If I get no entries from this, that's totally fine, and I'll know I'll just need to create a drawing and, come up with something myself. So I just wanted to have a bit of fun with you guys and see how this goes. Okay, second, just follow on the Insta at The Wanderer Oz and subscribe to the YouTube, which is what you're watching now. So hit the subscribe button down below. And that's it. You don't need to share it with 10 friends, or you don't need to, tag 5 mates in a comment or anything like that. None of that kind of crap. Just follow along on the Insta, subscribe here on the YouTube, and like I said, when you give in your entry, you're giving up your IP rights to that logo. Okie doke. Now, when does this competition start and when does this competition end? It starts when I upload this video, which is hopefully 9 or 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, which will be the standby. Hang on a second. Oi, you two. Have a go at this. Sheesh, you got to watch out for these two, eh? Right, you're in trouble. You can go in here. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Time out, you two. You're always getting frisky with each other. I've had enough. You can go up here. Hang out here with the tree, right? These two, I tell you, troublemakers, both of them. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, entries. Now, entries start, I'll put this video up 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, that being the 2nd of December 2022. So 9 a.m. 2022, 9 a.m. 2022, 9 a.m. December 2022. At the end of this video, it's live, right? So start your designing, start your creating, start sending them in. thewandereroz@gmail.com is where you want to send them. When will entries close? Now, entries close on the 18th of the 12th, 2022. I'll call it midnight. We'll call it midnight Queensland time, midnight Queensland time on the 18th of the 12th, 2022. So it's 2nd of December through to the 18th of December 2022. Competition is open for entries to come in to thewandereroz@gmail.com. Get them in. And the winning process is going to be interesting, right? So I've kind of got two options. If there's only limited entries, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an online social media vote where you guys will vote for the winner. It'll be a case of uploading them to social media. I've still got to work out the details exactly, be Facebook or Instagram or something, right? And we'll go off likes and things like that. And whoever gets the most likes will essentially win the competition, right? That's basically how it's going to work. If I get stacks of entries, which I'm not expecting, I'd love it if you do, send them all in. I'll pick the best 10, right, that I personally like, right? So if I get 40 entries, for example, I'll pick the best 10 out of them. Otherwise, it'll never get drawn, right? It'll never get weaseled down to one. So the best 10 of however many come in, I'll put down to an online public vote where you guys can vote in a public forum. It'll be a case of being only able to vote once. That way you can't have yourself vote 5 times for your own logo, that kind of thing. It'll be 1 vote per person. So online on social media. When are we actually going to... My goodness. Again, you two. Seriously, I have had enough. You're in the hat. You're gone. And you, I'll tell you what, you're in the car wash. You're in the car wash stuff. Tell you what, you can even wash my car while you're carrying on. Anyway, right, when are we going to draw this thing? We're going to draw this thing on Christmas Day. We all love opening presents on Christmas Day. So I thought, heck, let's do this on Christmas Day. So I'll make the announcement on Christmas Day on social media, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all the rest of it. We'll make the announcement on Christmas Day. How cool is that? You'll be opening your presents at home and you'll be hanging out with your family and friends, and by 11:30, 12 o'clock, midday, you'll be sick of hanging around them. You'll be thinking, oh my goodness, I wish there was something exciting going on. You know, all my other friends are hanging out with their family, so I can't see them. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to log on to the Wanderer Oz. I'm going to see if I won the competition, the logo competition, and if I've won a mycoolman 73-litre fridge on Christmas Day. It could be you. You've got to get your entries in, guys. thewandereroz@gmail.com. It's going to be a heck of a lot of fun and announced on Christmas Day. How cool is that? Depending on where you live, I can't get the fridge to you on Christmas Day. And even if you live down the road, I wouldn't do that to you anyway. So how am I going to get the prize to you? I'm going to get the prize to you if you're sort of Southeast Queensland local and you're up for it and you agree to it. I'm happy to deliver it, and we'll get a photo and all the rest of it, and I'll deliver the fridge to you myself. If you're not, and this is the reason why I decided to go with Anaconda. Again, they're not sponsoring it or anything like that. No one's sponsoring this competition anyway. But I figured if I went with Anaconda, it's a nationwide store. What will happen is if you're in Perth and you win, for example, I will organise with the store for you to pick up the fridge. Or if you're sort of remote, Perth or Sydney or wherever you are in Australia, Hobart even, if you're not near a local Anaconda store, I'll arrange for it to get delivered to wherever you desire, your house or your friend's house or you could be on the road. You could be traveling between stops. Let me know where you're headed and I'll make sure the fridge gets delivered to your sort of next town or next destination in your travels. That's how it's going to work, guys. Christmas Day, the announcement made, whoever the winner is, that logo will immediately start going up on YouTube, Facebook, all the socials. Designs for shirts will start happening. You'll also get that awesome print from Terry with the chopping board. That may take a little bit longer than the fridge to arrive because Terry's got to make it and all that sort of stuff. And they are absolutely worth the wait. They are fantastic, these chopping boards. And I can't wait to get one off Terry as well and just have one in my personal collection with a logo on it and the Wanderer Oz one. So that's going to be absolutely amazing and I can't wait. Get your entries in, guys. It's going to be a heck of a lot of fun. Any questions, chuck them in a comment below or send me an email. Key things to remember. It is the Wanderer Oz. It's not the Wanderer. It's not Rob the Wanderer. It's the Wanderer Oz. That's probably the most important thing to remember. So it's not all one word. It's technically the Wanderer Oz with Oz in caps, right? AUS. So capital W, capital T, and the capital AUS for Australia. Do what you like with it. Have a bit of fun. Send me your entries. Don't put them online, guys. Don't put them on Facebook. Don't put them on Instagram and that kind of thing. Don't send them to me that way. Don't put them up anywhere because you may give it an idea to someone else who actually might win. You don't want to do that. So just get them in an email. Send them to me, thewandereroz@gmail.com, and I'll start compiling them all. And if I have an issue downloading it, I'll reply to you and we'll make it work so you send the right type of file, all that kind of thing. But start drawing, guys. get into it, have a bit of fun with it, get creative, let your creative juices flow, keep it PG. PG, guys. I don't want any naughty sort of graphics and stuff, folks, because it's a logo, right? It's gonna be on t-shirts. It's gonna be everywhere. So that's one of the biggest rules, obviously, apart from the IP, the intellectual property stuff. Keep it PG, folks. The Wanderer Oz. Have a bit of play with it. Watch back on some of the clips. Check them out, and maybe you'll get some inspiration as to what it could be. I'm not giving away anything. There's nothing here in the background that is a hint as to what I want, anything like that. It's just Christmas time. Thought I'd throw some lights up, have a bit of fun with you all. And look, I can't wait to see what you guys come up with and start sending them in. And I can't wait to see which one becomes the winner and becomes a bit of a logo and moves forward next year. So get amongst it, have some fun with it, send it to me, and I can't wait to see your entries. Back to Santa duties, I suppose. This looks kind of scary, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, this looks kind of scary. All right, folks, time to get off air. Get your entries in. Leave a comment below if you've got any questions, all that sort of stuff. And I'll see you all very soon. Cheers, guys, and good luck. Good luck, everyone. Hooroo. Time to get off air. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, 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 ho. Checkity check. Santa Claus check. Is it working? I think it's working. Hello? Check, check. Santa Claus is in the building.